I'm so thankful to my clients, my coaching clients who trust me with their stories, their history, their wounds, their joy, their hopes and dreams. But a common theme that I keep hearing that is so disturbing, but very real and very common, is women who lack trust. And because they've been so wounded, either in their childhood or past relationships, they are very weary of trusting anyone. Some of you don't even realize why you're so fiercely independent and slow to trust, or it feels so uncomfortable to ask for help, or why you always have to be the strong one, the helper, the fixer, the one who holds it all together. You're not too much. You're just carrying patterns that were born out of you just surviving. Maybe your childhood didn't leave room for softness. Maybe you had to grow up real fast. I know I did. Maybe you were the one who figured things out on your own and you stayed quiet to keep the peace. I can relate. You're the one who showed up for everyone else before anyone ever showed up for you. That kind of childhood doesn't just disappear. It shapes how you love, how you trust, even how you rest, and how you protect your heart. So the woman who is still learning how to slow down, to soften, to learn to receive, to trust peace instead of chaos, I'm talking to you. I'm talking about those stolen childhoods, those silent wounds, and the journey that you could take to reclaim parts of you that had to go into hiding just to survive. If your childhood was stolen by responsibility, you had to mature really quickly. If you had to grow up too fast with no softness, no slowness, not feeling safe, just to be, then it makes sense why you probably had some trust issues. You became the emotional sponge, the emotional thermostat, the empath, the fixer, the one who could feel the room shift before anyone said a word. I'm constantly working on myself, always emotionally scanning the room, what needs to be done, what people are feeling, so I can relate to this. Maybe you absorbed unspoken pain. You held emotions that were never yours to hold. And I notice how I have to work on that myself because I interact with so many hurting women and hear so many stories. In the past, I used to get terrible headaches and have stomach issues. And I realized that I had not learned how to observe without absorbing other people's pain. I'm still working on that. Because, you learn early that love means sacrifice and silence and showing up for others, even at your own expense. Not everybody, but I'm speaking to the ones who can relate to this theme. You become what others needed before you ever had time to become who you were. You didn't get to be soothed, so you became the soother. You didn't feel seen, so you made others feel visible. You were still, as a child, trying to play grown while your own soul was whispering, "What about me?" And so many of you armored up. You made hyper-independence your survival gear. You became addicted to doing, because being still just felt unsafe. Like, gotta be doing something. Asking for help felt like it was selfish, and resting felt like it was wrong, and joy made you feel too vulnerable, like, this feels too good, I don't trust it. And peace felt so suspicious. You know how to function on empty. You know how to wear the mask, to perform in the storm, to hold it all together with a shaky smile. Yet you are exhausted. I'm thinking about my recent client, just a single mom, just exhausted, and felt ashamed to admit it to me. Maybe chaos became your baseline. Maybe betrayal and emotional abandonment taught you that love hurts and survival is the only option. I come to realize that people think I'm here to motivate people. No, I'm here to help people to see where they abandon themselves because of their childhood or because of broken relationships and disappointment and deceit and betrayal. You were never meant to just survive. You were meant to rise. You're meant to heal. You're meant to feel joy. And not just perform it, but real joy. You were meant to receive love without trying to earn it. I hope that you're learning that it's safe now to exhale. It's safe now to rest. It's safe now to receive. One of my biggest life lessons was learning how to receive, because I can give easily. I'm praying that you'll learn to trust joy and trust peace and trust your healing. You're not just remembering who you were before the world told you who you had to be. And that comes, unfortunately, later in our lives when we're a little bit more seasoned and we've been through different seasons and different storms. And then we start realizing, wait a minute, where did I abandon myself? Where did I betray myself? How long am I going to wear this mask? I'm Jewel Diamond Taylor, and I am a life coach for women, and I'm here to serve you too. So if you want to reach out to me for one-on-one counseling and coaching, we can do it by Zoom or FaceTime or phone call. And depending on where you live, I'm in the Southern California area, we could possibly meet. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this message, and I hope that you'll share it with others. Stay in the light.